Little backstory on this car too. We did not do these welds. These were customer welds. So a lot of this I have to clean up. So if you see this is a disclaimer. If you see welds not look so nice, that was not me or us. That was the customer. We're here to fix it though. We're here to fix it. All right, now back to the video. What's up, everybody? This week kind of taking a break from old girl. Before some of these projects get out of hand, aka one of them, talk a little bit about some of the things that I do, how to remove some of this, how I drill my spot welds, because there is an easy and a hard way. This customer wants these cut off, so we're gonna cut those off and put a patch over them and then put the new one on. Here's the old one. The customer was attempting to remove the vents, but he's keeping them on this one, thank God. Didn't get too destroyed, but there is a way to do it to make sure you don't mess up, you know, the good panel that you're keeping. None of that's destroyed, only this. Yeah, seen better days. They have actual spot drill bits, but I promise I've tried every single one of them, and the best method is a good old drill bit. And you can get just the top of the panel you don't really care about destroying without going through the bottom. So if you got to practice, you know, just practice on a different panel. But look, there's none went through. So that really is the best way. With a lot of the other spot drill bits, they go dull really fast, or no matter what, some of them have drill bits in the center, so you drill through both panels anyways. This is the best way. Splitter and a hammer. It's gonna be your best friend. It's got two sides that can cut, so you know you can hammer it that way or that way, and it'll take it. Once you drill most of that spot weld out, it'll take the rest out, just like that. You can keep your bottom panel really nice. And then I'll show you exactly what I do to keep everything in place. Would you shut the... I want to say it on... You're lucky. I only got one hand. Leave me alone.
That would have been so good if I got you in the side of the
Leave me alone. Totally forgot to start the camera as I was cutting. The customer requested these be chopped, so I shall chop. And Paul shall sand, because he loves doing it so much. It's his favorite thing in the whole wide world. Like, he would do it over anything.
Not my least favorite thing. I don't hate it.
Okay, he's spoken. It's not his least. What's your least?
Huh?
What's your least favorite thing?
Fixing anything that you've done.
I'm usually fixing you. Damn, Mr. Shit Talker. Okay, I'll remember that next time you ask me to fix something. I'll remember that.
But like right now.
yeah, right now. It's all good. All right, so now I'm gonna get this set up. I'll show you the other one. Those all chopped down, ground down, and I just need to clean up some of my spot welds that I drilled out and from the old panel. Not too much though. We're just gonna grind those down. And this is still in, I made sure this was, I didn't destroy this. So this is still in great shape. It's not bent like crazy, or those are all factory. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, get this finished ground down, and then I'm gonna make 2 patches. We're going to panel bond those in. That's gonna help make sure that rust won't absolutely not get in there, or water will not get in there and then cause rust. And then we're gonna epoxy, black epoxy all of it, and then I'm gonna put that new cowl on. So, and I still have to drill holes all the way around it.
I don't know if I want to do this. This might be you.
That thing's bigger than you.
Watch what it does when you turn it on.
I'm watching.
I think I need something slower.
Look at that. Yeah, you got all his fans out. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
I don't think that's for this.
No, that's you. No, go do it. I want to see you do it.
That's crazy.
You can't just paint around.
Get this thing off here. It's too tight.
You use your muscles.
I can't. Can't grab it. Try.
All right. Put your mask on. There you go.
Why
all right.
does it not adjust?
So don't use the grinder with one of those.
No.
Use that works way better. Yeah, dude, that's nice.
Alright.
Do it a little faster. Keep it flat. Sometimes you gotta try multiple things to figure out what's gonna be most efficient. Right, Paul? Right. I love annoying him. That's my favorite job. You're doing great, bud. I got my patches done. Just used one of these cut-off wheels. That is definitely the easiest thing to do. Everything else will take forever. And if you really are picky, you can just use a die grinder and, you know, make that a perfect circle, which I probably will do. But you're never gonna see under here. We just want it to look nice. So I'm gonna clean these up, grind those all down so it's shiny metal, and then spray it with etching primer, and then we're gonna get these panel bonded on here because it's gonna be a lot better than welding. It's gonna, you know, create less heat and it'll just last over time. 3M panel bond, it's good stuff. Got everything panel bonded and all cleaned up, so we're gonna wait about 90 minutes, maybe a little longer, and then get this epoxied. Got it all epoxy primed. We're ready to throw the cowl on. And I spaced them out just a little bit. I'll probably add a couple more, but the way I like to do it is I like to use very small self-tappers because I like a little hole going through here because then it allows the weld to drip through and grip it. So I just started off doing just a couple, and that will also help. Say if I didn't drill any holes and I just did the self-tapper, it will lift this panel, and I'm gonna have it, you know, clamped down, so I don't want it to move. So that's why I pre-drilled a couple of these, and it's gonna look good. So we're gonna get that on. One thing I will say is, before I fully put this in, I'm gonna put just a couple screws. I'm gonna start from the center and then do a couple on the outside, but starting from the center out so it stays even, just like you would like an engine. And then we're going to use the hood. We're going to test fit the fenders and the hood and make sure everything lines up. And that's perfect right there. So yep, we want all this to line up perfect. When we shut the hood, the fenders, everything lines up perfect. That's our goal. That's all we needed to screw in. I went from the center and then the outsides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 screws. And then we're gonna throw the fenders and the hood on, make sure everything lines up and looks good. And then I'm gonna send her with some welds. And that's about it. It's actually pretty simple. So if you have a little bit of welding skills and you know you're confident, and you should be able to take something like this off. I mean, worst case, you could also like cut around it and then start working at it from the back side. Sometimes that's easier. But this panel is actually one of the most simple panels to replace. But I figure I'm a little behind on the truck. We had to get some customer cars done, so why not just do a couple build videos. And this is for a 1966 Mustang. We're gonna be doing quarter panels. Yeah.
Popcorn that tastes like hibachi chicken.
No, heck no.
No, dude, it tastes like hibachi chicken.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Isn't that crazy?
Doesn't it taste like hibachi chicken?
Hibachi
It's burnt,
chicken.
burnt kettle corn. Tastes like
It does not
hibachi
taste
chicken.
good.
Yes, it does. It tastes like hibachi chicken. Awful. This is terrible. You want it?
Mix it with some rice.
You want it?
Mix it with rice.
I'm gonna throw it away.
That'd be a good vegan option.
Yeah. You like popcorn. I got a lot to do on this, and I'm planning on doing a video on how to do the quarters. Actually, we're doing a roof too, so roof. And I think that's it. But I appreciate you guys sticking through, and got a lot more coming. See you on the next video.